real situations that turn women off in the bedroom. I surveyed over 50 women. I'm going to give you live answers and replies that I'm saying for the first time in regards to real life situations and 9 real situations that turn women off in the bedroom. Hi guys, my name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for you men, not only to master your attraction skills and better your life overall in dating and relationships, but really to find and get high quality women. But in this video, we're gonna have some fun and I'm gonna give you some real results on situations that turn off women in the bedroom. I surveyed over 50 women, so let's go ahead and dive in as my team put these together for me in this video. And I'm gonna be saying them first time live on this video with you because these are real live situations that turn women off in the bedroom. So let's get into it. So the first one is ignoring her orgasm. She says, the guy rushed intimacy. I just went with it since I hadn't had sex in a while. But I should have known because how much he was rushing. He didn't even get to take my shirt off. And as we started to have sex, he was so focused on his orgasm and I could tell he wasn't even focused on me and was done and just laid down right afterwards. Oh, that sounds horrible. So number one is a real life situation is he was ignoring her orgasm, basically was just out to fetch for himself. And no woman wants that. And you'll probably not get a second call for having sex with this woman in general. So let's not be stingy in the bedroom. Let's say that. Next one is poor hygiene, dirty fingernails and a sweaty crotch. Ooh, that does not sound nice. So we had a woman, she wrote in, she says, I remember dating this guy and we went on a 3rd date. And by then I was ready to have sex with him that night. He showed up at my place and I had the mood at my apartment set to the right tone and ready for that moment. He and I had a glass of wine. As he sipped his wine, I noticed his fingernails were filled with black dirt underneath his nails. And all I could do was think about how I could get an infection if he fingered me. We weren't intimate and I didn't call him back. Ooh, guys, this is so huge. This actually was something wrote in. Multiple women complained about dirty fingernails. And this is exactly how they think is like, if they are going to be intimate with you, they are going to want to have clean intimacy with you too. And so I guess that shows right there that what women look for and what women look at. And also too, guys, make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and being well manicured, because if a woman is ready for intimacy and you're well manicured on the 1st and 2nd date, but show up like this guy did on the 3rd date, not prepared, maybe he's a mechanic, maybe he does something and all of a sudden he was rushing to get there possibly, but this is the stuff that counts. So make it worth it. Next one is unwarranted aggressiveness. Ooh, that sounds horrific. Okay, so we had a woman, she wrote in, I dated this guy and he was so charming, so sweet. He opened all the car doors and really, I started to fall for him. He showed so much chivalry in the way that he pursued me. We had sex for the first time and he called me a, you know what, and choked me. I was scared. I never saw this side of him. He didn't even warm me up to it. He just outright choked me and called me a bitch. I was shocked in this experience. After that experience of sleeping with him, I ghosted him. Gosh, that sounds horrible. Guys, here's where I want guys to understand. Like, some women do want aggressive situations in the bedroom, but no woman wants an aggressive situation that is unwarranted or that she is not prepared for. That for sure is something a lot of women have in common. There was so many women that wrote in about the hygiene and also to the unwarranted aggressiveness. So make sure you're talking about kinks and fantasies before you're getting into the bedroom. Prepare her for it. Warm her up for it. Do smaller things when you guys are being intimate together to warm her up to maybe some light choking, of course, if this is something that you both want. But you have to really pull her hair slowly, do things that are going to test her and see where she's the most comfortable in and see how she's responding as well. I talk about this a lot in my Master the Bedroom program, which is completely free. It's a free training video, which I'm going to link for you below so you can watch that next, and you can't see it anywhere else and not on YouTube, nowhere. I'm going to give you that free training video right below, and I really dive into the secrets of the bedroom and intimacy. Now let's move on to the next one of what a woman wrote in. Number 4, throwing the towel at her. Oh God, I've heard about this before with women. This is horrific. Oh my goodness. Okay. She wrote in, let's just say I felt used and like I was a prostitute. Ouch. The guy threw a towel at me as though I was nothing when we were done being intimate. Oh God, that's a horrible feeling for a woman. The next one is sticking an unsolicited finger in my butt. Oh my gosh. All right, so she wrote in, I was sleeping with this guy. Once we had already slept together, and I could tell that he was really trying to touch my butt in the middle of the night when we were sleeping after we had sex. When we also had sex, he tried to keep putting his finger around my butthole, and I kept deflecting the whole time because I wasn't ready. He woke me up in the middle of the night and wanted to have sex with me, which at that moment I thought was okay because we already had sex and it was okay. So at that moment when he started spooning me, he blatantly just stuck a finger up my butt first. No comment. Wow. Well, actually, I have to comment on this. Guys, understand that this is also things that you have to warm up women to. And so she proceeds to say, after that, I told him I didn't encourage this behavior and I actually kicked him out of my house. Ouch. That was pretty bold. So with that said, guys, remember, don't just assume because you like something, the woman is too. Sleeping together, having intimacy together is about exploration process. This is an exploration process for the both of you. All right, number 6. Pushing her head down to give a blowjob without asking. She wrote in, I was making out with a guy and we were in a public bathroom. Both our pants were down and we were touching each other. All of a sudden, he just shoved my head down to give him a blowjob. He didn't even ask me. I put my pants up and I left him in the bathroom, the public bathroom, first of all. Oh my goodness. I left him there and I told him to handle it himself. Whoa, that's a bold move too. I mean, come on. Those are 2 bold moves. Your actions are always going to get a reaction. So if you have a bold move, don't be surprised when a woman gives you back a bold move. Guys, don't ever push a woman's head down to give you a blowjob if she's really not open to it just yet. Especially it's going to kill the moment. Let her find her way down there, okay? Next one is the feminine moans. What is this? All right, let's read what she wrote in. One day I was kissing this guy and he kept moaning like a woman as if we were having sex, as if he was having sex with me and I was just kissing him. All I could think is he would probably make some strange animal noises if I went any further with him than just kissing. Oh my goodness. I've actually heard of this before. Okay, guys, so here's where I guess like some men think like moaning will get the other woman, they'll get the woman in the mood, but she's saying that when you were kissing, he was sounding like a woman when he was moaning. So obviously that's going to be a huge distraction and it takes someone out of the present moment. So I wouldn't really encourage this behavior at all. Next one is pronouncing my name wrong. Oh, ouch. Goodness, Sally. Wow. All right. So let's see what she wrote in. He pronounced my name wrong when I was having sex with him. To make it worse, I corrected him and he still did it. I can't. I just can't. Guys, I mean, even with an accent, you need to make sure that you're pronouncing at least her name right. Okay, guys? I mean, I can get it if you want to say I'm going to the beach and she thinks that you're calling her B-I-T-C-H. I get that, but her name? Anyways, next one is telling me he loved me during sex. She wrote in, we had been dating for 2 months and he dropped the L-bomb. The only time he did this was during sex. He did it 3 times. And then I finally asked him when we weren't having sex, and he said he didn't remember that he even said that he loved me. So I dumped him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this shows that you were really caught up in the moment, obviously, but let's not drop the L word for the first time when you were having sex because it diminishes the meaning in the future of it too. All right, last but not least, Okay. He had his eyes closed the whole time. I was on top of this guy and he wouldn't open his eyes the whole time. I mean, I'm pretty not that bad looking to look at. I even told him to look at me and his eyes were closed and he said, "I'm looking at you." I don't mean to laugh. He definitely wasn't looking at me. All the lights were on and he just had them closed so tight. It was just so strange. I love the fact that she even said that all the lights were on so she could see if his eyes were open or not. Wow. So this is what I talk a lot about in my Master the Bedroom program is like really your eyes, like what you're saying, what you're doing. Are you paying attention to her body cues? Are you paying attention to how her body is responding, her goosebumps, her pupils? There's so much in here that I dive into. So I want you guys, I hope you loved this video. I hope you liked this interaction video. If you want to see more of these, comment below and tell me which one maybe either made you laugh or share a story below as well. Let's help other guys out in here. Now, these are real life situations that actually turn women off in the bedroom. And I surveyed 50 women and I took the most, I should say, R-rated ones that I could post on YouTube in here. So if you want to dive deeper into this video with me, I would encourage you to download my free training video on how to master the bedroom, where I'll give you more insights into the mind of a woman, because this is what I do and this is how I will be able to help you in mastering the bedroom as well. Now, as always, go ahead and click that link below, subscribe if this is your first time, and if you want to stay on this channel a little bit longer, I welcome you to share this video with a friend and also to watch this video right over here as well. And as always, I'll see you again in the next one, and much love to all of you guys, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.